I'm Jayden Vicente, and I'm in love with football. It's more than just a game for me. It's my escape, my drive, and the reason I wake up every morning ready to fight. From the streets of Crystal Palace to the academy pitches, football has always been at the center of my life. Funny thing is, I was never supposed to be here. Look around this city. Football is everywhere. In the cages, on the streets, in the noise outside Selhurst Park on a Saturday. London doesn't just play football, it lives it. It breathes it. And in the middle of all that, me, Jayden Vicente, born in Wales, raised right here in Crystal Palace. The short, skinny kid everyone said wasn't built for this game. But when you grow up here, you don't back down. You learn to fight for every touch, every goal, every dream.
It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance, the will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins.
Crystal Palace are entering a difficult period after the departures of key players like Michael Olise and Conor Gallagher, and the club is now looking to its academy for solutions. One name making headlines is 17-year-old Jayden Vicente, born in Wales but raised in London, who has impressed coaches with his determination and energy. While it's not official yet, reports suggest he could soon be in line for a first-team call-up, offering Palace fans a glimpse of hope for the future.
Thanks, Gwen. What we can confirm is that Jayden Vicente's rise hasn't gone unnoticed outside of Selhurst Park. Clubs like Sunderland, Brighton, and Aston Villa have all shown interest in the young prospect, but from what we're hearing, both Vicente and his agent are fully focused on staying in England and earning his place in Crystal Palace's first team. For now, his commitment is clear, but as always in football, things can change quickly, and we'll keep you updated on any developments.
After all the speculation in the media, I finally sat down with my agent to talk about my future. And that's when I heard the news I never thought would come. Oliver Glasner, the Crystal Palace manager, had offered me a professional contract and a chance to be promoted to the first team. In that moment, everything stopped. I wasn't just the skinny kid chasing a dream anymore, I was being given the chance to live it. The first thought in my head? My grandparents. I knew how proud they'd be, knowing I could finally give back to the people who sacrificed so much for me. This was more than football now. This was family. This was purpose. This was my chance. This week's been different. I've let myself relax a little, riding around the city, clearing my head. It's my way of preparing mentally, my hobby outside the pitch. But at the same time, I've been training harder than ever, pushing myself because I know what's coming. I won't lie, I'm nervous. But more than that, I'm excited. I believe in myself, and I think I'll do good.
I just want to take this moment to acknowledge the new faces who are joining the first team today. Compete and give your all, and you will make your case for the upcoming match. Bienvenidos. Amigo, this is your time.
Over here, man. Over here. I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and welcome to another exciting season in the Premier League. Of course, all eyes today are on the new kid on the block, Jayden Vicente. He's been highly promising in training, and you can sense the buzz around the stadium. The fans have been waiting for this moment, and here it is. Vicente is about to make his debut, coming on now.
Jean-Philippe Mateta. It's fact.
Yeah, and he seems happy about the move based off the interviews.
Real chance. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Derek, you can see Vicente doesn't quite look comfortable in his role just yet, but he'll need to adapt quickly because this league can swallow you up and spit you out if you don't learn fast, especially as a young player in that holding midfield position.
So underway once more. Sunset. Real chance. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Giving it a go. And wide of the mark in the end.
Maybe just needed a bit more composure in front of goal to finish off the chance.
Possession ceded by Chelsea. Well, they have the advantage. That's good referee. Waited well. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Quite silly, isn't it? Has to go in the book for that. Well, here it is again. He connects.
Awful mistake there from Vicente. He's completely lost his man, and that's costly. The backlash will be overwhelming, and rightly so. He's still young, of course, but at this level, you can't afford errors like that. I just don't think he's ready for the Premier League yet, and the question marks around his physicality are plain to see.
Yeah, this was a worrying result to start the season with. We've got to remember who they were playing though, but defensively they were all over the show today. Looked very disorganised. They've got to improve before the next game.
In the locker room after the match, I wasn't happy at all. Out there, I struggled just to keep hold of the ball. Of course, it was against a big club with experienced players like Cole Palmer. It's never going to be easy to adapt that quickly. But the Premier League doesn't wait for you. The fans, they're ruthless. Most expect you to hit the ground running from day one. The truth is, I don't have the answer yet. The solution? That's something I've got to figure out for myself.
Derek, I have to be honest, I wasn't impressed at all with Vicente in the last match. He struggled badly, but maybe, just maybe, he can show us something different here today. He needs to.
I think the club should at least be guiding him more closely. Maybe even bring in a proper mentor. That holding midfield role is absolutely vital to the team. And right now, Vicente looks like he needs that extra support to really settle in.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. And coolly done despite Vicente. Daichi Kamada.
It's another loss for Crystal Palace. And you can see the team, Vicente included, are really struggling to find their rhythm. But with the international break around the corner, perhaps that reset will give them the chance to regroup and come back stronger.
I've noticed I really need to improve my passing and my shooting. Those are the areas I've got to focus on, and that's where I'm aiming to get better as the season goes on.
The change now. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem...
Vicente. Difficult to stop him. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
Another game where Crystal Palace just can't seem to sort out their midfield and defence. They look disorganised, and you feel they really need a hard reset over the international break. Pressure is building, and Oliver Glasner is already on thin ice with these awful results so far.
That's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yeah, it was a really close game. They worked hard and maybe had that extra little bit of quality in the end. I'm certain they'll take that fight into the next round.
In the Premier League, after just a few games, we're already sitting in the relegation spots. It's tough and not motivating to start this badly, but I know I've got to take a step back and reset. With the international break coming up, I'll use that time to work on myself and fix what's wrong with my game. Later that week, we traveled to Argentina for international duty, and I got the call. Honestly, it was a surprise. Growing up, I watched legends like Gareth Bale and Ryan Giggs wear the shirt, but we've always had our struggles as a nation. For me, this is motivation. One day, I want to be the one to lead my country to a World Cup.
The atmosphere is electric as two teams worthy of the biggest stage prepare to collide in front of a packed stadium. Hello and thanks for joining us on a lovely day for a game. Guy Mowbray here for commentary with Sue Smith alongside me. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Argentina and they take on Wales.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
Con el 23, Blanco. Con el 7, McAllister. Con el 13, De Paul. Y con el 10, Lautaro.
This is the Argentina team.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
This is how Wales line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
And so it begins. Game brought to a halt. A free kick given for that. Wasting no time in having a word.
Yeah, the ref's clearly making a point here.
Nice pass and on they march. This to go in front. And it's a goal, or is it? That must have been close.
Oh, it's really close. He's only just offside, guy. He needs to keep getting himself into those goal-scoring positions, though.
Allowed to go a long way with this. Oh, cut out well. Callister. Decent, making progress here. And back across goal. Hit them ahead. Well, he's kept that out nicely. And the ball comes in. And that has mid. From a long way out. Excellent work in goal there, well saved. Well, maybe an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner. Into the box it goes. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end.
I've got to say, I'm actually impressed with Vicente's performance in this game. He looks sharper, more confident, and if he can keep this up, it could be a real turning point for him.
We're back underway, 45 more minutes to come. One really smartly. It's a perfect threaded through ball. So a corner coming up for Argentina. He's made a real difference today. The manager now bringing him off after a solid shift. Cleared, but not far enough. Maybe that was purely a misconnect. They could get caught out on the break here. Can they profit from this? Well, it was a chance, but it's gone now. Both teams are going to make a substitution. Connor Roberts. Oh, if they score from this, they'll surely win the game. Oh, a great chance! It's in, and it might well be the winning goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
Put into the middle. And there's the final whistle.
What a win for Wales, and especially for Vicente. That performance should give him the boost he needs to keep improving, particularly back in the Premier League. Today showed us just what he's capable of. Can't wait to see him back in action at club level.
International football just feels different. There's less pressure, which can be good, but also bad, because to really develop, I need to experience both. Right now, though, I'm feeling motivated and ready to take what I've learned back to club football. I got a call from the general manager, and he told me my performance against Argentina went viral. They were impressed, and even started talking about programs I could get involved in. On top of that, I was told they're considering me to actually start in the next Premier League match and carry this form over. I can't lie, I was happy, but nervous too. But at the end of the day, I just want to become the best. And just as I predicted while I was in the gym, I was surprised to hear that the manager wanted to put me in the starting 11 for the first time. I was beyond excited. Now, my main objective is to stay there and not fade out of the team. I want to be here at Palace, and I'll do my absolute best to stay and prove I belong.
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. I'm Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Crystal Palace, and they take on Sunderland.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Hello Premier League fans, I'm Derek Ray, and as you can see, the atmosphere is electric here. Crystal Palace, however, find themselves in the relegation zone, enduring one of the worst starts in their history. But with the young players coming through, manager Oliver Glasner insists he will stick with them and focus on their development, especially Vicente. He impressed for Wales recently, and now he's starting here today, with everyone hoping he can replicate that form on the Premier League stage.
This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
Here's the Sunderland lineup.
Well, in this 4-5-1, they've only got one up front, but there are 2 or 3 of the midfield players who love to break forward with quality. But the most important players for me will be the wingers. They have to provide the energy and dynamism.
Off we go then, the first kick of the... And the headed chance goes just over the bar.
Yeah, it's always a good combination. A great cross and a player willing to attack it.
Kamada. Promising move. Now what happens from here? And stopped in their tracks. Taken cleanly and held on to. And unable to retain possession. Well, this might be promising. The first blow is delivered. 1-0.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and kick somebody out with that cutback. And then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal. Where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Could be setting something now. Well, that's how to clear it. And that will do it for the first half here at Crystal Palace. The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Moving forward under no real pressure. And played in short to the near post. Well, what?
Well, he seemed happy about the move based on the interviews. Talking about having...
Now, a chance! And the goalkeeper. Just a friendly reminder that we have more Premier League coverage coming up for you here on EA TV.
Oh, can he finish this?
Oh, excellent reflexes!
Well, I always fancied him to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
Here comes a change. Corner kick played in. Different angle of attack. The ball is lost and the chance has gone too. And it's saved and held. On they go under no real pressure. He's in here. And ready for it coming his way. Oh, could be here. Great defending under pressure. Game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see. It was...
Wow, just wow. What a performance from Vicente. He's been brilliant throughout the game, and you can really see that the international break has boosted his confidence. His tackling, dribbling, and crossing have all improved. That said, it's only Sunderland, so he'll need to maintain this form as the season goes on.
His is motivating, and I can feel myself improving. Being a holding midfielder is tough. You have to read the game, defend, and supply the ball to our attackers. I think with a few more games, I'll really get the hang of it. The bad news is, I'm having some discomfort in my left ankle, and I'm not sure how long I'll be out or how it might affect my chances of staying in the starting 11.
Just to be here and learn from these vets far into the league it's huge for me. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but I'm ready. Let's go.
Last week, I amazed the world and earned my promotion to the first team. But like anything in football, the Premier League brings its own challenges. It's the toughest league out there, and right now we're at our lowest. On top of that, I've been dealing with an injury, which hasn't made things any easier. Still, this is the road I chose, and no matter how tough it gets, I'm here for it. While I've been out with this injury, my obsession has been training my body, making sure I practice on my own, staying sharp, because it feels like I'm right on the edge of losing my spot in the starting 11. Every detail matters, even my diet. I've been trying to keep it as clean as possible. But football isn't the only thing in my life. There's a girl in my neighborhood I really like, and one day I finally worked up the courage to talk to her, just taking my shot, seeing where things might go. For once, it wasn't about football. It was just about being me.
Greetings, Premier League fans. I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and today we've got an exciting matchup as Crystal Palace take on West Ham. These two sides have battled it out for years, and today we'll see who comes out on top. Now, Palace have been struggling, but we've just had confirmation that young Jayden Vicente has been added to the squad and traveled with the team, strongly suggesting he'll be starting today. The players are ready, the managers are ready, the fans inside the stadium are ready, and I hope you watching at home are ready too.
We're in the East End of London today. It's the London Stadium. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's West Ham United, and they play Crystal Palace.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
This is the West Ham United team sheet.
Well, it's a 5-3-2 on paper, but it will shift to a 3-5-2 when they have the ball. The wing-backs are so important in this formation. They've got the responsibilities in both defending and attacking.
This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Yeah, it's a 5-2-3, and I do really like this system. It's got a very fluid look to it. It can be five at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push on into midfield, and they make it more of a 3-4-3.
The Premier League here, it's West Ham United, and they play Crystal Palace.
I can't up to it. Two formation. This is a great system if you want to stay defensively solid. Opponent
should score here. The first goal of the day struck early. 1-0.
Well, here we can see it again, and he's done well to get some space for the shot. Strikes with enough power. Keeper can't do much about it as it hits the bar and goes in.
quite up to date. This has to be. Could be still. Oh, they didn't quite join the dots as they should there. Just offside. Closed it down well. Mateta. That's a good pass. It's in! Two to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration there.
Well, here's the replay. It's a good header. Anticipates it well. Connects on the ball. He'll be delighted with that. Nice finish.
You can really see how Vicente is starting to get comfortable out there. His passing has massively improved, and you get the sense the coach now sees him as a real asset to this team. If he keeps working hard, his future looks very promising.
And that brings the first half to an end here at the London Stadium. Back to it then, the second half begins. That's a good ball.
To the squad, and the fans, I'm sure, will be pleased. It's a decent value as well.
And that's handled without any trouble.
It's a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They're back in this now with 70 minutes on the clock.
Thanks to Alex. And it's all over, with the away fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
Yeah, it was fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park for the most part. And going forward, there was some real nice, incisive play too. It was a good result.
Like I said, the kid's got the potential to be one of the best. He just needs to get past the fear and let his passion take over.
That was a very good game. And for the first time, I managed to win the Man of the Match award. In that moment, I felt like I was on top of the world, like the best player out there. Seeing my teammates celebrate around me just brought the biggest smile to my face. It's a feeling I'll never forget, and one I want to chase again and again. I'm back home, still working on training my ankle so I'm fully ready for the next match. I still live with my grandparents, but one of my biggest dreams is to move them into a bigger place if I ever make it big in football. For now though, this place is fine. It keeps me grounded. And on a personal note, with Camille, the girl I approached, I've managed to set something up with her, and I'm looking forward to seeing where that relationship goes. The media went crazy. Every post on social was about me. For the first time, I realized how quickly things can flip. Every positive can turn negative, and every negative can turn positive. Football is such a big world that it's impossible not to notice, even if you're not really a social media guy like me.
Safe this time, amigo.
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. Hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we should have a cracking contest here. It's Stoke City and they play Crystal Palace.
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
In the last game against West Ham, Jayden Vicente really impressed, earning himself the Player of the Match award and a spot in the Team of the Week. You can see exactly why Oliver Glasner believed in him. Now, all eyes are firmly on the young midfielder.
The Stoke City team sheet.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Well, they've got a good front three and a solid back five, but with only two in midfield, they could get overrun. It'll be interesting to see who comes in to support them, if anybody.
So the first half kicks off.
Too brilliant and determined.
Oh, gone for it. Oh, that's brilliant. Super sharp reactions. It's put into the middle. All defensive work to do here. And it's on now. Well, plenty of power on the effort, but just wide. Goal kick it is. It's been cut out. There's the turnover. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. There'll be something building now. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Half-time whistle here at the Stoke City Stadium. The second half underway, and still we wait for the deadlock to be broken.
Target, goodie.
Promising move this. A goal now would surely be the winner. It was a decent attempt, but the wait for a goal goes on.
Well, those are the moments you need a bit of luck.
And here comes a change. It's on penalties.
It's been an intense game, though not much coming from Crystal Palace. And now, as we head to penalties, this could be the deciding moment for Oliver Glasner's season after what's been a horrible start. The players are ready, the fans are on edge. Stay tuned.
Well, the keeper made that easy for him. Oh, no! It's a dreadful penalty. Good penalty. It's in. No messing. Oh, he's missed the target. And it's been put away. Clinical from the spot. And he can turn away having done his bit. Good penalty. And the keeper does what he's there to do. In it goes, and that will do the job to take them through.
Well, all the pressure was on him, but he looked so cool, didn't he? It was never in doubt that he wouldn't score.
Crystal Palace finally get the win on penalties, but to be honest, I didn't see much from them or from Jayden Vicente. It looked like something was on his mind out there, almost like a distraction. These young players go through so much, and it's crucial he gets his head straight before the next game.
After the game, I was back texting with Camille, trying to set something up. Then I heard the media saying my personal life is starting to affect my performances. Honestly, I don't think that's true. I just want to have a social life outside of football. It keeps me balanced.
Welcome everyone, thanks very much. Let's start taking some questions, please.
Hello everyone. I'm really looking forward to the game against Liverpool. We've been struggling, but you can see the team gradually improving, and young players like Jayden Vicente are making a real difference. Of course, our goal is to win against Liverpool, and that's exactly what we'll be aiming to do. Thank you.
Okay guys, we're out of time. Thanks very much for attending. Sorry if you couldn't get a question in.
Hello again, Premier League fans. I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports. Today we have a very exciting fixture, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. After a shaky start to the season, Palace fans are demanding more, and rumors suggest that Oliver Glasner's contract will be closely assessed at the end of the season if objectives aren't met. As for Jayden Vicente, his form has dipped recently, but the manager has insisted on including him in the starting 11 today. All eyes will be on him to see if he can make an impact.
Selhurst Park today, a stadium famed for its special atmosphere. My name's Guy Mowbray, delighted to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary. With a live game from the Premier League on the way, it's Crystal Palace and they take on Liverpool.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo. And it's a 5-2-3, and I do really like this system. It's got a very fluid look to it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push on into midfield, and they make it more of a 3-4-3.
This is the Liverpool starting lineup. Alisson is in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate as centre-backs. And leading the attack is Alexander Isak. Ball is rolling. We're underway. Good amount of freedom here. Put into the middle. Good save from the keeper.
You can really see the manager stressing to get his team going out there. He's clearly trying to motivate them and get everyone focused for this big match.
They've gone with a short one. A vital block. And the defender left behind. Isak! Fantastic save. That's top draw. And in the end, it wasn't needed. Offside. The keeper didn't know that. Mateta. Oh, that's been won really. Chance to go ahead. Well, they must have thought they'd gone in front. Brilliant. Played in with that. Wirtz. It's in. 1-0. And all the pressure made to count. Clearly the better team to this point.
Again, you can see Crystal Palace struggling at the back. And what is the goalkeeper doing? The midfield is almost non-existent. If they continue to play like this, it's going to be a long season for Palace.
So off we go. Space out wide, and they're using it. Now, can he get the crossing? Well, he got there first, but he's put it wide. And that brings to an end the first half here at Selhurst. We're back underway. 45 more minutes to come. Now with Bradley. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. Pass played through perfectly. And they've moved it up. Nothing to split them once more.
Well, look at this really clever move. It's such great skill to beat the defender. And he shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
Isak. And that has been flagged for offside.
Yeah, you've got to be more aware of the situation here. Have another touch. Give him time to get back into...
They might get another go here. That's not a bad-looking ball. Great instinct there to cut it out. Takes the shot, but it's travelled straight into the goal ditch. Went ahead there, and that is some stop, but plenty to get stuck into when we look back at the game.
Oh yeah, that was a great game to watch, end to end at times, and it could have gone either way. Certainly kept us on the edge of our seats, and a draw, I think, is a fair result.
I think we can conclude that Jayden Vicente's form has picked back up, delivering an amazing performance and helping his team win with a perfect pass to Mateta. Truly impressive. But with European football coming up, Crystal Palace will need absolute dedication to handle the added demands. Will they manage it? Stay tuned for next week, folks. See you all soon.
I think it's been a mixed week for me, both good and bad. I'm really nervous about the coming week, especially with European football on the horizon. It's going to be a mountain to climb, and with all the scrutiny the club is under, it'll be tough to impress. But I'll give it my absolute best. My name is Jayden Vicente, and I'm chasing something bigger than just playing football. I want to unlock every ounce of my ability and rise to become the best player in the world. My dream? To lift the Ballon d'Or and break the curse by winning it outside the Premier League's Big Six. Every step I take brings me closer.
Welcome to Team Nike. These are your new Nikes.
Of course, I just got my first Nike rookie deal. It's not much, but it feels like a glimpse of what could come in the future. Honestly, the road ahead seems difficult, but hey, why not try? My life feels so different now. I get a lot of stares in the same streets I grew up in. People recognize me and it's strange, even a little scary. But away from football, things with Camille have been growing each day. We've been spending time together at the beach, and I finally overcame my fear of rejection and asked her to be my girlfriend. She said yes, and that moment meant just as much as any win on the pitch.
Caballeros, you're safe this time, amigo, huh?
Welcome back, football fans. I'm Derek Ray with ESPN, and the UEFA Conference League is finally here. After such a strong season for Crystal Palace, they return to European competition for the first time in decades. In fact, the last time Palace played in Europe was back in the 1998 UEFA Intertoto Cup, when they were the only English side to enter the tournament. I'm excited, you're excited, so please, stay tuned, because history is about to be made.
You know what, Derek? I'm very excited to see how Crystal Palace approach this competition, especially with young players like Jayden Vicente. He's been a bit hot and cold lately on the pitch, but I really think a stage like this could be massive for his development.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-2-3 system. I'm sure they'll be quite fluid, but when they need to defend at times, there'll be 8 players behind the ball. In attack, it's important that wing-backs and maybe another midfielder get forward to support.
Well, here's how Rennes will line up for this match.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-3-2 to me. With this, I'm sure they'll be looking to make it difficult for their opponent to break them down. It's key that the wing-backs get forward to support the attacks and provide the width. Certainly a good job that they're fit, though, getting up and down that line.
So the first half begins. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there.
Yeah, Oliver Glasner already doesn't look too happy. The midfield is getting run through far too easily, and that will be a real concern this early in the match.
Palace now in potentially a dangerous position. Takes aim, read it well and made the save. Well, they're going for the short one. Looking for the right angle. And that'll be the goalkeeper's. And a fine cross. Was an important piece of defending. Corner kick played in.
Up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Dangerous ball. Now what can they do from here? A very effective clearance. Decent idea. Oh, it might be. Well, after that attempt, build up. Has a go. And good save hand now. Oh, surely. And still goalless here.
How are they not 1-0 up? He has to be clinical in that position.
Possession, this. Oh, terrific save! And he's fired over the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. The referee's whistle, and that means the first half is over here in South London. So off and running again, and I must say I hope the first half was simply a warm-up. Rongier, big chance! Oh, excellent goalkeeping! So the corner played into the box. I'm sure he would love to have that opportunity back. Vicente. Can they forge ahead? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
As predicted, Derek, Vicente is coming off. The kid did decent, but I think the game just became a little too big for him, especially in the midfield. Let's see if he can sort it out with more experience under his belt.
Might work out. Possible chance. Oh, a wonderful save under the circumstances.
Oh, how important was that save? It's class from the keeper. I thought they may have lost the game there, but he had other ideas with a great stop.
To 3 with 80.
Oh no, what a chance this is. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, this is great. I really like the way he slipped past his marker here and then through on goal. He decides to go for power, absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
And the final whistle is sounded. It is a victory on match day 1 for the home side. You can't really argue with that.
Yeah, it's a great start, isn't it? They'll be delighted with the 3 points. Certainly gives them that momentum going into the next one.
As for Crystal Palace, they really need to tighten up defensively. And of course, the midfield has to track back. Maybe it's time to bench Vicente and start a more experienced player in that role. Someone who can supply the ball to the attackers. It hasn't been a great start at all, and it's not looking good for Oliver Glasner right now.
We didn't start well, and partly I can understand the manager's frustration. He believed I wasn't really helping the team, and I won't lie. Being substituted really pissed me off. But instead of dwelling on it, I went to work. I visited the drill coaches to see where I can improve and figure out how to apply those changes in the next game.
Hello, Premier League fans. I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and today we have a special one for you. Everton versus Crystal Palace. Palace are currently 13th and desperately need to start picking up points if they want to fight for European football next season. Oliver Glasner remains in charge, though the fans are not happy with the shaky start to the season. Young talent Jayden Vicente is also included in today's squad. Stay tuned, it's set to be an exciting matchup.
To be with you from Liverpool today. We're at the Hill Dickinson Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Everton up against Crystal Palace.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Crystal Palace are coming off a defeat in the UEFA Conference League, and Vicente hasn't been performing like his usual self. I really admire the manager for sticking with him and believing in his development. I think today is a chance for Vicente to show he has what it takes to impress. I'm excited for the game and curious to see how he performs.
And here's how Everton line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
And here's the Palace 11.
Yeah, when out of possession, it looks like a 5-2-3, which is quite defensive with the two holding midfielders. In possession, it'll be more of a 3-4-3, which can be quite attacking. I'm sure it's going to be quite fluid, though.
So, off and running. Vicente. No degree of difficulty. James Garner. There's the shot. Oh, strained every sinew to get there.
Rumours are circulating that if Oliver Glasner doesn't finish in the top 6, he could be sacked. Potential candidates are already being discussed, and according to sources, Fabrizio Romano reports that Erik ten Hag is among those under consideration.
It's just over.
No, he gets himself free, reads the flight of the ball well, but just can't hit the target.
Everton just couldn't hold. Must be! And a goal! To open the scoring! No wonder they're celebrating!
Well, let's look at the replay again. The interplay between the two of them is so impressive to create the opportunity. And he finishes it off with a calm, tidy touch. It's a really well-taken goal.
So Everton restart the game. Well, Munoz. Vicente. Well, a touch too heavy there. Mitchell. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But the danger averted for now. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And back underway. Difficulties, but no problems in the end. Moving the ball forward, what can they do from here? Oh, great vision. Real chance. And it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here it is again. Just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Skips past the defender like he wasn't there, and he coolly slots it home.
So the ball, Ismail Assar. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that. Gives it a go. And the keeper taking it. Yos. Ismail Assar. On to Mateta. Good weight on that pass. Can he play it in? No. That's a good-looking ball. Taken by the keeper. Well, that will be all for this game. It goes into the history books as a victory for Crystal Palace. How would you sum this up?
Yeah, it was fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park for the most part. And going forward, there was some real nice, incisive play too. It was a good result.
Now that's what you call a performance from the young lad. I'm really impressed with Vicente. He took his goals brilliantly and absolutely bossed the midfield. This game really showed his potential, and I'd love to see more performances like this from him.
Good game. Hey, amigo, muy bien, eh? Well, that's what I'm talking about. And now they want to talk to you.
I couldn't help but smile at how much I was able to influence the game. Big credit to the coaches and the advice they gave me, pushing me to keep going despite the defeat we suffered in the Conference League. Honestly, I feel more motivated than ever now. But away from football, life isn't simple. My girlfriend Camille works as a school security guard, but she doesn't earn enough, and she's on the verge of being homeless. That puts extra pressure on me to find a place for us as soon as I can. But I won't lie, I don't know how to handle it yet. I'm new to all this and I'm still figuring it out.
Welcome everyone, thanks very much. Let's start taking some questions, please.
Oliver, Fabrizio Romano has reported that Fulham are preparing a move for Jayden Vicente in January. Can you confirm if there's any truth in that, and what's the club's stance?
Jayden's not for sale. He's a big part of our future, and that future is here at Crystal Palace.
Turning to the weekend, you've got Arsenal next, a tough fixture given their form. What's your approach to that game? And do you still trust Vicente to play a role against such opposition?
Yes, Arsenal is always a big challenge. They are one of the top sides in the league, very strong in every department. For us, it's about being disciplined, compact, and making the most of our chances. Regarding Vicente, of course, he will be involved.
Okay guys, we're out of time. Thanks very much for attending. Sorry if you couldn't get a question in.
Greetings, Premier League fans. I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and today we've got a London derby you won't want to miss. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. This matchup has been building for weeks, with Palace pushing for a top 8 spot, and Arsenal fighting to get back into the top 5. Both sides are desperate for a win, and the atmosphere is absolutely electric. Stay tuned, it's set to be an incredible clash.
Welcome to you from the Emirates Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Arsenal, and they play Crystal Palace.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Now Arsenal line up. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is in goal. Merino plays alongside Declan Rice in the centre of midfield, and they go with just one in attack. This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Well, they're going to play with a back 5 and 3 up front, which means the midfield 2 will have a lot of work to do. These two will certainly need to be at their best today in what looks like a 5-2-3 formation.
Off we go then.
Get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
It's in the centre of midfield, and they'll play with a lone striker up front.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that...
This could be a chance here. And there it is! The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
What a strike from Vicente! I've been saying it, this kid is quickly becoming a real threat to the opposition. Pure class and confidence in that finish.
And we're back underway at... That's a good pass. And he's in now. Taken cleanly. Big chance. And that's a golden chance that's gone begging.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
On Philippe Mateta. Put into the middle. Ball taken away from them. Well, nobody seems... Having a try, and that is a terrific save. Delivered into the box, and it's comfortably gathered. And that's going to be all for the first half here at Arsenal. Back to it then, the second. Having a try. Well, I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. Over it comes. Off the crossbar. Put it away, but not far. And the keeper has done really well to keep the header out. And that's a corner, so it could be a chance for Arsenal to level things. To the box it goes. He put his head to it, but not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a bad miss. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. And it's nice. And it's been given as offside. We've entered the final 10 minutes. Mateta. Promising position this. Not a bad looking ball. And offside rules in. And it's all over with the away fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
I've been really impressed with Vicente in his last 2 Premier League games. If he keeps this form, he's on his way to becoming a vital player and a true asset for the club. The fact that Palace have already made it clear they won't sell him this January says a lot about how much he's valued. Great performance, great game. See you all next time, folks.
It's been one of the most challenging weeks of my career, but I'll still take it as a success. Off the pitch, I've got personal battles I don't fully know how to handle yet, but that's life, and I can't let it distract me from football. On the pitch, the pressure is real. We're walking a fine line, the manager's future is in question, and everything depends on whether we can push for Europe. I don't know what the future holds, but I know this. I'm here to learn, to fight, and to prove myself every single time I step on that pitch. The story's far from over.
Here we go. And big news tonight. Fulham, Aston Villa and Tottenham have all submitted official bids for Crystal Palace's rising star, Jayden Vicente. My sources confirm the offers are serious, and inside the club, the board is finding it very hard to decline. This could be the turning point of the season, not just for Palace, but for Vicente's entire career.
Jayden's not for sale. He's a big part of our future, and that future is here at Crystal Palace.
What a strike from Vicente! I've been saying it, this kid is quickly becoming a real threat to the opposition. Pure class and confidence in that finish.
This week has been messy. I've already gone to the Palace management to verify my status at the club because the rumors are everywhere. Despite the noise, I still want to be here. Even if it means sacrificing parts of my personal life, which isn't easy, I'll do it. Because at the end of the day, sacrifices like this don't matter when the one thing I care about most, football, and this club, is on the line.
The Premier League Player of the Month is none other than Jayden Vicente, the young English-Welsh talent who only broke through recently but has already taken the league by storm. Over the past month, he's been unstoppable, driving Crystal Palace into the top 10 with standout performances. Congratulations to him, a star on the rise.
I'm not gonna lie, every morning feels different now. Sometimes it feels unreal. Like I still can't believe I'm actually a football player living out my dream. But then those transfer rumors creep back into my mind. They've been tough to deal with. Almost feels like a betrayal from the club I've given everything to. Still, I'm trying my best to block out the noise and just focus on the game. It's been a tough week, but that's football.
Welcome back, football fans. I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and today we've got a massive clash on our hands. Crystal Palace taking on Everton in the Carabao Cup Round 4. Palace boss Oliver Glasner has made it clear he wants to fight for this trophy, so expect a strong lineup tonight. But while the focus is on the pitch, the noise off it continues, with transfer rumors swirling around young star Jayden Vicente, and the club still refusing to shut them down. Stay tuned. This one could get very interesting.
Welcome to Merseyside. We find ourselves at the Hill Dickinson Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we have action to bring you from the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. It is Everton up against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, we're starting to get into the main part of the competition now. Not many teams left, and it's about staying focused, playing your game, and it's not long now till we find out who's going to be in the quarters.
And here's the team for Everton.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
And here's the Palace 11.
Yeah, it's a 5-2-3, and I do really like this system. It's got a very fluid look to it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push on into midfield, and they make it more of a 3-4-3.
So the first time,
Vicente.
And the chance. Oh, danger here. This for the lead. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
I've got to say, Derek, Vicente has started this game brilliantly. He's causing all sorts of problems for Everton's defence. The way he's able to both supply the ball and push forward, that's truly a gift for a player his age.
And there's the delivery. Nervy clearance. And pressing from the front. Kamada. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? And teammates around him. A really good pass. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back at it in Ichi Kamada. Just went slightly. And we have more live Premier League action. Trying his luck. And no worries for the goalkeeper. In a decent position now. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Tyrick Mitchell. Oh, big moment! And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, if we look at this again, what a ball this is. The weight of pass is just right to set up the opportunity. And he finishes this so well. It's clinical. And he just passes it into the net. That's a quality goal.
I'm saying it here, Derek. This kid will someday win the Ballon d'Or if he keeps this up.
So underway again. Looking attack from Everton. Oh, it might be. In it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, we can see it again now. He does so well to slip past his man, leaves him stranded, and he shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
So back up sides to make a personnel switch at this point. Everton unable to hang on to the ball. Oh, nice ball. Took a touch on the way through. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, looked rushed there. Got to it easily, the keep together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks.
And now, of course, it's down to penalties. For Crystal Palace to even be in this situation is deeply disappointing. They had chances to finish the game, but the defence especially should have done more to keep control. And so here we are. It all comes down to this. We'll see who has the nerve to push through to the quarter-finals.
And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And straight down the middle, and he steps up to take the shot. And there it is, perfectly executed. And confidently converted. Can he remain calm? In it goes! As straight as an arrow. Can he get the better of the keeper? And the penalty converted here. And the penalty converted down the middle. His turn to try to convert from the spot. Well, dead centre with that penalty. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. So much riding on this. On direction and won.
I couldn't believe it. The game I had worked so hard for all month was gone in just a matter of minutes. Moments like that destroy your drive. It felt like all the effort, all the sacrifice slipped away right in front of me. More than anything, I felt like I let the fans down. We pushed so hard to get to this point, but maybe it just wasn't meant to be.
Jayden, tough result tonight. What do you think went wrong out there? And I have to ask, are the transfer rumours starting to distract you from your game?
Honestly, I don't think it's about the rumors. Look, people will always talk. That's football. But tonight, it just came down to us not doing enough in key moments. I hold myself accountable too. I could have done more. The rumors don't play for me, I do. And right now, I just need to focus on working harder and making sure the next game is different. The next morning, before heading out for my run, I decided to post on Instagram and apologize to the fans. I couldn't shake the thought that maybe the transfer rumors had affected the dressing room, and that weighed heavy on me. I felt guilty, like I had to take responsibility. Not just for myself, but for the team too. Sometimes the noise outside can creep in, and I just didn't want that to divide us. Football means too much for me to stay quiet.
Jay, you don't seem happy like when we first met. We don't spend time together anymore, and you know what I'm going through. I know how much football means to you, but we need time together too. Football won't last forever, but family will. Think about that.
I took a moment to think about what Camille said, and I made sure to meet with her before game day. We spent some time together, just being present with each other. Football can take everything in a second. 1 minute it's all there, the next it's gone. I'm not trying to end up in that situation, so I needed to make the time count.
Hello, football fans. Derek Ray here with NBC Sports, and we're back with international football. Today, it's Wales taking on Germany. A massive fixture with all eyes on the young star who's been making headlines across the football world, Jayden Vicente. He's in the starting lineup tonight, and after that tough loss with Crystal Palace last weekend, the big question is, can he step up and inspire his nation on the international stage? Stay tuned.
Conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Wales, and they face Germany.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
With Crystal Palace and Vicente crashing out of the Carabao Cup last weekend, I really hope he uses that disappointment as fuel, as motivation to inspire his team and carry that form back into the Premier League. The kid's got real potential, no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to watching how he responds.
This is how Wales line up.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Here's how Germany line up.
It's certainly a 3-4-2-1 formation, and this can be quite balanced with the three central defenders, the two holding midfielders keeping it quite tight at the back. But then when they go forward, you've got the three attackers and the wing-backs joining in as well to cause problems.
And with that, the first half. Good positioning does the job. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. They're not getting close enough here. Delivered into the box. And nothing. Good save from the keeper. Into the box it goes. For the lead now. And it's in. It's no longer goalless. There's the opener.
The replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front, and it makes the striker's job relatively easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
So it's decent effort, and it's been safely dealt with. The ball comes in, and the keeper threw the cleared away. Lovely weighted pass, and that is a terrific save. It's put into the middle. And there is the half-time whistle here in Cardiff. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Gets past really nicely. Quiet game, really, and the manager's decided to change things. Matondo. Well, what a place to lose. He played. What can they do with this now? Chance to score. Another goal. And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive, and he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
And the game down.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
Nicely played through. And a solid stop. And he's made a real difference today. And the manager now bringing him off after a solid shift. Delivered into the box. Not enough power or placement. The game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
Yeah, it was a fairly comfortable result in the end. They control large parts of the game. It was a real professional performance, and I think they deserve the result.
A goal and an assist for Jayden Vicente. What a game. He was outstanding tonight, and now the big challenge is carrying that form back to Crystal Palace. But for now, I've got to say, I really enjoyed watching him. Great performance.
And when it came to training, I really focused on my long passes. Improving that part of my game is crucial. It's what can separate a good midfielder from a great one. Back home, while preparing for the Conference League, Camille asked me if we could move in together. To be honest, I'm not really ready for that step. Who's going to take care of my grandparents if I leave? That's something I can't risk right now. I just hope she understands, and that this doesn't put a strain on our relationship.
Compete and give your all, and you will make your case for the upcoming match. Bienvenidos.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, everyone. Well, no let-up weather-wise here in South London. It's raining as we speak here at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. I'm very excited to be bringing you this league phase game in the UEFA Conference League. It's Crystal Palace facing AZ.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Derek, I'm really curious to see what Vicente does today. Even with sources still suggesting he could be sold by the club, his influence on the pitch at such a young age is impressive. He's got real potential, the kind of qualities you could see in a future captain.
And here's the Palace 11.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-2-3 system. I'm sure they'll be quite fluid, but when they need to defend at times, there'll be 8 players behind the ball. In attack, it's important that wing-backs and maybe another midfielder get forward to support.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those 2 holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Yeah, a brace last time out, so there's no...
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Just look at this great ball played through. Excellent awareness to create the opportunity. But then there's still plenty to do. He's under all sorts of pressure from the defender. He's just about able to keep him at bay. It's a really good goal.
Oh, it's on! Unconvincing effort, really, straight into the goalkeeper's hands.
Yes.
Sarr in possession. That's a good-looking pass. Chance for the leveller. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. So Palace behind, but what can they do with this corner now? Let's see about the delivery. And striking it.
The movement, the interchanging of positions. When they go forward, it's...
Oh, big chance here. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
And so the first half has come to an end here at Selhurst Park. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And able to get a body in the way. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. And time for the change now. So the corner played into the box. Dangerous ball. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Delivering it. Just a bit too much height on the header.
Yeah, it's a good delivery as well, and he manages to get on the end of it, but just lacks that little bit of accuracy.
Munoz. Good ball over the top. Teammates in the middle. Well, he dealt with that butter. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Another look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well, though, to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish too.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. This could be it! And that will be all. A disappointing day at the office for Crystal Palace. A defeat here.
Oh, they'll be absolutely gutted. They were well in the game and it could have gone either way. To concede so late on will have hit them hard, but I'm sure they'll bounce back quickly.
Another game, another loss. I can't seem to figure out what's wrong with our form. Maybe reality is finally setting in. Now we've got to deal with the backlash of back-to-back defeats and slowly slipping down the Conference League table. And I can't help but wonder, could this be it? Could this be my last game?
What a goal from Jayden Vicente. Could Palace really hold on till the final whistle?
Just right to set up the opportunity. And he finishes this so well. It's clinical. And he just passes it into the net. That's a quality goal.
But oh no, Everton get one back. That surely breaks Crystal Palace hearts. Why were they so open at the back? And now it's down to penalties.
To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Heartbreaking scenes here as he steps up And he misses. Everton advance in the Carabao Cup, leaving Palace fans stunned. A crushing blow for the young talent, and you have to wonder, could this be the turning point in their season?
Muy bien, eh? Well, that's what I'm talking about. And now they want to talk to me.
Look at this great ball played through. Excellent awareness to create the opportunity. But then there's still plenty to do. He's under all sorts of pressure from the defender. He's just about able to keep him at bay. It's a really good goal. Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. He's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well though to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish too.
Now the big question, can this Crystal Palace side turn their season around in the Conference League? That remains to be seen. But what a shame it's come to this point.
There's really no mystery to why this team lost this game. And he's earned that through his play, but he also has to show up. There's no way they could win.
You always want to blame him. Let's look at the other side of the ball. The defense on the other side shut him down. There's good defenses out there, and the offense is going to struggle when you play an elite defense.
Yeah, week in, week out, you see these things happening when the defense is playing lights out, but he's an amazing player. I believe he's going to bounce back and have a better performance next time around.
Last week really tested me. We lost crucial games back-to-back. We're out of the Carabao Cup, but thankfully we're still in the Conference League. That's something to hold on to, but honestly, I just need to step back and spend time with the people I love. Expectations keep getting bigger by the day. Fans demand more, and I've never felt so scared and nervous in my life. We've got big games this week, and I've done my best to stay away from social media, just focusing on the coaches and their advice to keep me motivated and fit. I'll be honest, I don't feel completely ready, but with the lack of midfielders at the club, I can't say no to the manager. He gave me this chance, and I have to give everything back in return.
Caballeros. You're safe this time, amigo, huh?
I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and today we have a fascinating clash on our hands. Crystal Palace's form has dipped, and the scrutiny has certainly impacted their league push as they continue to chase Champions League qualification. On the other side, Manchester City sit at the top, battling to stay there. The big question, can young talents like Jayden Vicente step up today? Stay tuned.
To the South London stronghold that is Selhurst Park. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And it's a game from the Premier League on the way. It's Crystal Palace versus Manchester City.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
This is the Manchester City starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Ruben Dias starts alongside Nathan Ake as the centre-backs. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Rodri in the middle of the park. And they go with a single striker leading the line. And we're off. Let's see what this will injure decisively. Well defended. Into the area it goes. And that one is good. That's good, strong play. Takes the shot. Oh, top goalkeeping. Stretched everything to get there. And the corner is fired in. Oh, good defending. Just when it was looking threatening. Decent chance. And it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper. Short corner taken. Now, can this be attacked? It's cleared, and they can breathe easier. To take the lead. Well, how are we still level here?
That save could prove to be really valuable here.
And here it comes. Now he's in. Well, that's how to deal with it. Nice. Weighted beautifully. Onto it, in on goal. Oh, that's a tremendous save.
Well, he's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
It's put into the middle. One for the keeper there. Nicely played. Haaland. There it is. That's the breakthrough. And fully deserved, you have to say.
Crystal Palace are all over the place at the back. Real communication issues showing here. You wouldn't call them a terrible side, but something just isn't clicking. Something needs to change, and it needs to happen fast.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Tyrick Mitchell. And across into the area. And away from danger it goes. And that will do it for the first half here at Crystal Palace. As the second half gets underway.
Outstanding piece of defending.
That's a good ball. Now composure needed. And they scored. Second best no longer. It's level again.
Well, I have to say, he never looked like missing. He hits the ball so cleanly. That's a really good finish.
That's 17 goals now in the Premier League for Jayden Vicente. What a breakout season it's been for the youngster, regardless of Palace's results. He's truly announcing himself on the big stage.
Silva. He'll have a go. And it's held on to comfortably. Well, winning the ball is the first part of the puzzle to solve here. Delivered to the front stick. Well, it did. Good opportunity. And it's in to put them in front.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
And the game, West Ham. All the action live on that one. And it's on now, and it's been kept out by the tips of the fingers. And here's a change for Manchester City. Played into the box, and kept out incredibly.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. A wonderful bit of play. Be inspired by this. The crowd have really got behind them today.
Good vision. Onto to it, in on goal, and there it is. They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And what an emphatic strike it is from Bernardo Silva. Hit with his laces, it's a great goal.
Off we go then, 3-1 the score now. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
You're absolutely right. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Look, we're in a very difficult time as a club, and we know improvements are needed. As for Vicente, he's working hard, no question, but unfortunately, when the next window comes, we may have to look at other options. That said, he can absolutely fight for his place again. We value him highly, and up to this point, he's been our best player.
I want to take a moment to address the fans. Our performances, especially mine in midfield, haven't been good enough, and I take responsibility for that. I promise to give my absolute best to improve and help the team. As for the transfer rumors, unless you hear it directly from me, please don't believe the media. Thank you for your understanding and support. See you soon. Right now, a lot feels heavy, but in my relationship, I'm trying to find balance. Football consumes everything, not just your energy, but your time. Even when I don't always feel like it, I make sure to spend time with Camille, to take her out, to enjoy life. Honestly, it helps. It pulls me out of the pressure, out of the noise, and reminds me of what's real.
Okay.
Welcome again, football fans. I'm Sue Smith with NBC Sports, and today we bring you a fantastic matchup in the FA Cup Round 5, Crystal Palace taking on Arsenal. Both sides are treating this competition with real intent, and for Palace, this could be the game that sparks a turnaround in their season. Stay tuned, this one promises to be exciting.
Everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue, Selhurst Park in South London. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16 just moments away. It's Crystal Palace versus Arsenal.
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
And I've got to say, this is a massive game for Crystal Palace. The FA Cup could be their chance to restore confidence after a difficult run of form. And of course, all eyes will be on young Jayden Vicente. He's shown flashes of brilliance this season, but today will be a real test of whether he can deliver on the big stage.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Mourinho starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. Real chance. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
I can't believe it. Vicente has been outstanding for someone who only just stepped up from the academy. He's practically carrying this Palace side at the moment, and it's no wonder the club is tempted to cash in on him.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And that's comfortably gathered. The delivery. never quite had the header on the target. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, top goalkeeping! Played over. Oh, terrific save! Who's going to get on the end of it? And taking... Gives it a go! And the keeper's hand does the trick. And a good-looking ball. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
They take it short. He fancies it. Well, only just wide of the post. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. And support available. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. And so the first half has come to an end here at Selhurst Park. So underway again. Oh, good idea.
Well, first legs can be negative.
Can he put it away? And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So underway again. Encouraging move from Crystal Palace. And the degree of difficulty was a final quarter of an hour now. Very effective pass. Well, a touch too heavy there. That attack. Might be a chance to break. He's in here. Is it going to be?
Yeah, made himself big and won the mind games. Excellent save.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, they're going for the short one. Well, a truly spectacular goalkeeping moment. So the corner played into the box. Well, the move breaks down. Jeremy. Oh, great vision. Is it going to be? And the keeper showing good hands. Delivering it. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, I thought they played well today. They controlled the flow of the game, they created numerous chances, and they showed a lot of energy. They'll be fairly happy going into the next round.
Finally, Crystal Palace get a win, and what a brilliant performance it was. But let's be honest, clubs are watching Vicente very closely now. I doubt we'll see him here next season.
I finally bought the car I've always dreamt of, but it came with a fight with Camille. She feels I might be misusing the money I'm making as a player. For me, as a kid, owning a supercar was always the dream, and personally it feels right. But if I'm being honest, I don't know if it's the smartest long-term choice.
The atmosphere is electric as two teams worthy of the biggest stage prepare to collide in front of a packed stadium. Selhurst Park today, a stadium famed for its special atmosphere. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me. And we've got action from the first leg of the round of 16 in the Conference League here. It's Crystal Palace, and they take on Rennes.
Neither side will want to put themselves in a poor position going into that second leg. So we may see two teams afraid of losing rather than gaining the upper hand. But with the quality on show, hopefully that's not the case.
This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Well, when you see it like that, their central midfield players look a little bit isolated. But I'm expecting the two fullbacks to push up to make it more of a 3-4-3. And I think we'll see a lot of positional rotation in this starting 11.
Here's the Rennes team sheet.
Well, it's a 5-3-2, really, because both wing-backs are more defensively minded, which could leave the front two without any service from the wide areas. That could be a problem for them.
And we're underway with the purpose to this. Space now to get a crossover. And the keeper there.
Fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle.
And the forward progress continues. Decent chance this. Saved and held on. That's a good ball. And that's easy. Moving it quickly and moving forward. And it's opened up for him. Oh, superb reflexes. That looked like it might trouble the keeper, but they'll have to settle for a corner. Delivered into the box. Good work to recover possession. But they can't go any further. Promising position, this. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Just about able to get fingertips on it. Here it comes, and the attack collapses. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end at Selhurst Park. Back at it for the... Goes on past the defender. Well, some professionals would say that had to be done. And the referee shows the yellow card.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, not a lot wrong with the technique, but just wide of the... Plenty of open space to explore here. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And we're back underway at 1-0. Decent looking attack, this. The defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. And they've come away with the ball. This is an excellent run. Take things forward a notch here. Now he's in. Oh, what a miss. Ismail Assar. Having a try. Oh, I don't believe it. That's a sensational save. A corner to come, and a goal here would probably seal it. Played into the box. Goes for goal. Oh, that's brilliantly saved. And that's it, full time. And they've made the most of home advantage to take a lead into the second leg.
Well, I thought they deserved to win, but it was a really tight game. They just had that touch more quality when it mattered, and I would still fancy them to go through in the second leg.
It's been a tough month, no doubt, but we're slowly finding our way back. I just want to thank the fans for sticking with us through it all. Your support means everything. We appreciate you, and I'll do my best to keep this form going. Thank you.
Jay, I've just got off the phone with the board. You need to know this. You're heavily being considered to be sold this summer. I've tried everything to convince them otherwise, but the reality is, clubs are coming in with big offers. Offers that give Palace the revenue to rebuild. I don't know what to do. You're important to me, to the team. But sometimes in football, money talks louder than loyalty.
Close your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the evening. Your nominees for the Premier League Player of the Season. First up, we have Erling Haaland, the unstoppable goal machine who's taken the league by storm once again, scoring an incredible 32 goals this season, a constant threat to every defense he faces. And then, the new kid on the block, Jayden Vicente, the young central midfielder who's captured the hearts of fans everywhere. With 17 goals in his debut season, he's been the driving force behind Crystal Palace's rise, helping them secure Champions League football for the first time in their history. And the winner is Jayden Vicente, a truly remarkable story. From academy hopeful to one of the league's brightest stars. Congratulations to Jayden Vicente, your 2025 Premier League Player of the Season. We can't wait to see what the future holds for this incredible young talent.
I just want to say thank you so much for all the support lately. It's been an incredible journey from where I started to standing here today. We've got 2 finals coming up next week, and this award gives me the boost to give it everything and win it all. Thank you again to the fans, my teammates, and everyone who believed in me.
What a season from the young lad Jayden Vicente. He's been a joy to watch. Hope we see even more of him in the Premier League next season.
Last week was absolutely packed. We made it to the FA Cup semi-final against Southampton, and my focus was completely locked in. Nothing else mattered but that game. I wanted to bring the intensity and fear back into our play. Southampton started off strong, creating chance after chance, but luckily none went in. Our keeper was phenomenal and kept us in it. In the second half, I gave everything I had, creating chances and pushing hard to help the team. But their defense was solid and their keeper was unbeatable. It just felt like nothing was going our way. In extra time, their keeper launched a goal kick that turned into a perfect header pass right to me. I took off toward goal. Nothing else on my mind but to score. And I did. The roar from the fans, seeing my family in the stands, it was unreal. That goal didn't just give Crystal Palace hope. It reminded me why I fell in love with football in the first place.
Jay, I'm not happy with how the club has treated you, and honestly, your obsession with football has kept us distant. You barely talk to me anymore, and even your family barely sees you. I think it's time you left, Jay. It's eating you up. That's all you think about. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud of what you've achieved this season, but I don't like seeing you there anymore. It's time we left London.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm conflicted. Lately, I've been spending most of my time in the gym or on the training ground.
Amigo.
It's just that these last few weeks of the season are so crucial, and football is all that's on my mind. The idea of leaving London, I can't even picture it. This city is where everything started for me. But at the same time, I don't want to lose Camille or destroy what we've built. It's like I'm stuck between chasing my dream and holding on to the people I love.
I'm Derek Ray with NBC Sports, and today we have a massive showdown. Crystal Palace versus FSV Mainz in the UEFA Conference League final. What a journey it's been for Palace, defying the odds to make it this far. Now, it's all on the line. With the 2025 Premier League Player of the Season, young Jayden Vicente, leading the midfield, they'll be hoping to finish this incredible run in style. Buckle up, folks. This could be a historic night.
And here's the Palace 11.
Well, the two central midfield players will be key today in this 5-2-3 formation. They need to dominate that area to allow their wing-backs to get forward and their front three to demonstrate their quality.
The initial 11 for Mainz.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, so it's going to be interesting to see what's expected of the wing-backs here. Are they going to be high up the field or drop deeper to make a back five? Only time will tell.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. And he's fired over the corner. Can't give him too much space. In position. It's the opening statement in the semi-final, putting them in front. And there, they intend to stay.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
One 0 then.
Needed a good old-fashioned clearance.
This could be the equaliser. But oh, what sort of... Jean-Philippe Mateta. Showing good width here, Palace. And it's opening up. Oh, that's defending of the highest. Clattering, but they keep it moving. Opportunity. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, it comes to nothing. Oh, might be. Oh, for celebrations again. Two in front.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace in it. It's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. And he's hit it with authority. And couldn't quite hit the target.
Yeah, had that gone in, it would have been a great goal.
So the first half has come to an end here at Selhurst Park. Into the second half then, eye-catching. Genuine chance. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much. EA TV. It's Crystal Palace facing Bournemouth. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And time for the change now. Oh, straight into the meat of the... Well, it was close, but when you're trailing, close isn't quite good enough.
Yeah, I just sense it's going to be one of those days for them.
Reduce the deficit. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Time for a change then. And over it comes. Appear to be in two minds. And the referee has given them a corner. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Might work out. Nice looking move. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is. Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Well, good idea. Able to retain possession and safely dealt with. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that, but the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, no way through in the end. Good looking cross. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really... And that is that. The referee blows the full-time whistle. And a night for the home fans to enjoy, certainly. They won't be getting totally carried away, but the home side with the advantage going into the return leg.
Yeah, and what a performance it was. You can see the confidence in these players. The belief has been growing with every game. This tie's not over yet, but they must know, barring a major upset, they're just 90 minutes away from the final now.
I think we did really well today. I'm proud of the boys and happy with my performance too. Now the focus shifts to the final, bringing that trophy home to London. I can't wait. Huge thanks to all the fans, both in the stadium and watching from home. Your support means everything. It's been days since I last spoke to Camille. She won't talk to me anymore, because I still haven't addressed her concerns about how the club has treated me. And it's not just her. My grandparents feel it too. For the first time, I felt completely empty, like football has taken more than it's given. Am I wrong for not just leaving the city I love? For holding on to my family and my girlfriend while feeling trapped by all of this? These are the questions I ask myself every single day.
Welcome back, football fans. It's the FA Cup final, and today we have a massive clash. Premier League champions Manchester City, arguably the best team in Europe, take on Crystal Palace. Palace have had a good season but face struggles along the way. Can they handle City's abundance of talent? Young stars like Jayden Vicente will need to step up and perform. Stay tuned. This one promises to be thrilling.
Hello and a warm welcome to Wembley Stadium here in London. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And live action to come from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. It is Manchester City up against Crystal Palace.
Well, it's been a long journey for both teams. It's a great opportunity to win silverware. They've both played some lovely stuff along the way, and I'm sure there's going to be nerves, but it's just about controlling them. This should be a brilliant game.
I'm not gonna lie. All my thoughts were on my family and Camille. They couldn't even make it to the game to support me for one of the biggest matches of my career. I was in shock, but also nervous about how I was going to perform.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Ruben Dias plays alongside Nathan Ake in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's the Palace 11.
Yeah, it's a 5-2-3, and I do really like this system. It's got a very fluid look to it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push on into midfield, and they make it more of a 3-4-3.
We're underway here, an occasion that carries resonance the world over. The final of the Emirates FA Cup. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and full-back.
He fancies it. Oh, fully stretched! And short it is. Firing it towards goal! Oh, it was close, but he's put it over. Oh, useful ball. Anticipation.
Vicente.
Must take the lead here. Oh, there's the goal that gives City the lead in the final. Will it prove to be decisive?
Well, let's look at the replay again. The interplay between the two of them is so impressive to create the opportunity. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
Munoz. Oh, you'll have a go. Well, that could have been the equaliser.
Oh, that's really unlucky. It was close, and if they keep working hard to create chances, I'm sure he'll put the next one away.
Plenty of support here. Excellent vision. And quick thinking defensively. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium. And the second half is underway. Oh, it might be. Well, he didn't miss by all. Facing Bournemouth. Can they do it? And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here we can see it again, and he just hits this so sweetly. You knew as soon as he connected with it that this was going in.
More action coming up.
Oh, wait a minute, I think they're in.
Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
of form. Very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
Well, plenty of green space to run into. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
I just don't think he can believe that that's not got in, but he's met his match with the keeper. His superb reactions kept that one out.
And just over the top. Stopped a certain goal. It is the final whistle. Cup success is theirs, and they've done it on merit. Look at these scenes.
Yeah, you've got to feel for any team to lose at this stage, but it's about performing in those big pressure moments, and that's exactly what they did. They thoroughly deserve this.
And you can see, can't you, what it means to every single one of them.
Oh, you've got to enjoy every second. Just take it all in, because it's going to pass so quickly.
I've never felt so embarrassed by my performance. Once again this season, we couldn't beat Manchester City, and I have no excuses. I can't even blame my family or Camille not being there. It just messed with my head. I was so angry and frustrated that I started seriously considering whether there's a possibility for me to move on. Camille, you really have the audacity to text me asking how the game went when you couldn't even show up for the biggest match of my career. I've done everything for you, supported you, loved you, even gave you a place to stay. But right now, I need time for myself. If I'm honest, I don't think this can work anymore. The world doesn't revolve around you, Camille. And you should know that.
Jay, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just upset. The club you give everything to doesn't show you the same love back. You're rumored to be sold, and they still haven't renewed your contract because they're unsure about you. I'm looking out for you, even if it doesn't seem like it.
It's Sue Smith with ESPN, and today we've got a massive clash. Crystal Palace versus Fiorentina in the UEFA Conference League final. This could be a historic night for both clubs. After that embarrassing FA Cup defeat, the big question is, can Palace use that pain as fuel to finally lift a trophy this season? Stay tuned, this one's going to be special.
We've finally arrived at the big night. I'm Guy Mowbray, delighted as ever to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got the Conference League final coming right up. It's Crystal Palace, and they take on Fiorentina.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Two teams who've had to work so hard to get here. And I'm sure there's going to be a few nerves. It's just how you control them. One last push and they could get their hands on the trophy. I can't wait.
It's the Crystal Palace lineup.
Yeah, it's a 5-2-3, and I do really like this system. It's got a very fluid look to it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push on into midfield, and they make it more of a 3-4-3.
Here's the Fiorentina team sheet.
Well, it looks like a 3-5-2. When defending, though, that could turn into a 5 at the back. But when they attack, the two wing-backs, they're going to be expected to get forward in support. Lots of work for those two, but they certainly are capable.
There's the first touch, and we're underway. That set up the chance. It's on for the shot! Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. And the ball comes in. Fagioli, chance for the lead. Amazing! Paixão. That's a good pass. And it's on now. It's there. That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a good finish. disciplined, working as a team to force the mistake, and then they take full advantage. It's a really good goal.
So it's 1-0 as the... Now, this might be promising. Oh, great block. And that's a corner, so it could be a chance to level things. Here it comes. Still trouble here. Teeing up the chance now. Still not clear. Lovely ball, could be a chance. But they can't go any further here, offside.
As we know, possession is a
genuine chance here. And that's not a bad save at all. It's put into the middle. That hasn't been decisively dealt with. First half in Leipzig comes to a close. The play is set, the whistle sounds. Now, this has to be. And it's been seen and stopped. Stretched everything to get there. The sub about to come on. And the corner is fired in. That's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Under a little bit of pressure, he's managed to put it wide.
Well, he just can't get away from his marker for a clean header. That's top defending.
Good work to beat the challenge. Could get it over now. This could get interesting. And a firm grip kept on the ball. And that's it. Full time. The celebrations can start. They can put the ribbons on the trophy.
Yeah, you've got to feel for any team to lose at this stage, but it's about performing in those big pressure moments. And that's exactly what they did. They thoroughly deserve this.
Disappointment on one side is mirrored by wonderful scenes of celebration. All those tired legs are forgotten now.
Oh, you've got to enjoy every second. Just take it all in because it's going to pass so quickly.
I couldn't believe it. My dream had finally come true. Winning the Conference League with Crystal Palace might not be the biggest trophy in the world, but to me, it meant everything. Yet, even through the smiles and all the celebration around me, deep down I felt empty. The people I love had grown to hate the club that made me who I am, so I celebrated. But really, I was just masking the pain. With at least one trophy this season, I don't know where the journey will take me next. Should I leave my family and Camille behind and start a new life somewhere else? I don't know. But one thing's for sure, big things are coming next season.